Dave from Philadelphia asks me, why are you concerned about the Cardano blockchain when Ethereum is the first mover and has all the network effect? In today's video, I'm going to give you two reasons why I think Cardano is going to edge out the next bull run as far as market cap gains. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share with you what I told some JP Morgan bankers I found myself surrounded by at an event, something that Cardano has. The jaws started to drop. And so first and foremost, when we get started here, I just want to let you know that Ethereum is an amazing blockchain, right? I want to pay a lot of respect to Ethereum. So this isn't a video to hate Ethereum. No, we're going to give some respect where respect's due. So thank you to Ethereum. It's a second generation blockchain. Ethereum is credited for bringing smart contracts to the world. That is an amazing feat of accomplishment. So thank you, Ethereum, for smart contracts. Ethereum also brought the concept of a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. If you're in the blockchain space for a minute or two, you're going to hear that term all over the place. What is a DAO? What is a DAO? What is a DAO? Well, this is how corporations, like on a big level, I mean, governments in the future might actually run their corporations, government systems in a decentralized way. And so again, Ethereum pioneered that technology. So thank you to Ethereum. Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, actually brought up a term that we all know in the crypto space called the blockchain trilemma. What is the blockchain trilemma? The blockchain trilemma is that it is impossible for a blockchain to be fully decentralized, fully scalable, and secure at the same time. So that trilemma is impossible. When Charles Hoskinson formed Cardano, they wanted to tackle that trilemma, and they comprised a scientific peer review process of bringing in mathematicians, engineers, computer scientists to tackle this problem, and they formed Cardano to actually solve this. So before we go any further, thank you, Ethereum, for everything you did. I was a big holder of Ethereum myself, and through my analysis, I recognized that there was perhaps more upside for Cardano in the future than it was to hold Ethereum. And in 2019, I made that decision to cost average out into Cardano. And in 2021 bull market, that was the greatest financial decision I've ever made. If I would have kept my tokens in Ethereum, yes, I would have done well, but not nearly as well as I would have done in Cardano. And at that time, Cardano had no Cardano native tokens building on its layer one. They now allowed in 2022 the application of dApps to build on their layer one. So those dApps have never seen a bull market. There are two main differences with the core infrastructure of Ethereum and Cardano. The main issue with Ethereum is an account-based model. And what that means is it essentially is operating as this like world computer. And the blockchain is very different from Bitcoin's UTXO model, this unspent transaction output model. And so what Cardano did was they went back to using that UTXO model, which gave all the security to its blockchain, lended from Bitcoin's security model, and they've extended that to introduce smart contracts. So the smart contracts on Ethereum are formed by a language that they developed called Solidity. Ben Gortzel, the founder of SingularityNet, the AGIX token, said in a video recently that Solidity is a hacker's playground. And we see last year alone, I think it was over $10 billion was stolen from the entire Ethereum network. Well, why does this happen? I'm about to get a tiny bit technical, but sometimes we need to understand certain things like I did in the beginning where I knew nothing. And then as we learn, things make more sense. And so the way that Ethereum allows for native tokens to work on its blockchain is in the form of a smart contract. So a smart contract is created and an ERC20 token is formed, and then that lives on top of the blockchain. So it's not protected. Those layer twos are not protected by Ethereum's core network. Cardano does it completely different. Cardano native tokens are built right on the main core framework. And so all of those tokens that are building, all those dApps, all those applications, those gaming places, the metaverses, financial tools, telecommunications projects, you name it. There are thousands building on Cardano right now, all can take advantage of that massive security that Cardano started with. Okay, so those are some two main differences. One, the account-based model versus the UTXO model, and the way that tokens are minted on top of their blockchains. Because this works well for NFTs also. So when NFTs are minted on Ethereum, the same vulnerabilities are there. In contrast, the NFTs on the Cardano network have all that reliability and protection. Ethereum also has tremendously high gas fees. And in some cases, a user, you're using the Ethereum network and you're making a transaction. And if there's network congestion, you have to pay high gas fees. And in some cases, your transaction might not even go through, but you have to still pay that gas fee. That's becoming problematic for the Ethereum blockchain. And for them to correct it, they're going to have to go all the way back and like rewrite the system. And it's really becoming this new age phenomenon that I see called the Ethereum migration, where lots of these applications are actually rebooting on the Cardano blockchain. SingularityNet, AGIX is one of them. Okay, so JP Morgan. What did I say to the JP Morgan guys at the event? We were talking about NFTs, finances, we're talking about Ethereum. And when I brought up something that Cardano has in its network, the jaws started to drop. And it's what Cardano has called the Project Catalyst Fund. No other blockchain can claim this. This is a self-sovereign fund built within the treasury system of Cardano. The brilliance of that UTXO model, again, allows for so much expressiveness without sacrificing that security, scalability, or decentralization. And Project Catalyst is a funding mechanism that potential proposal ideas can come into the fund process. They can get vetted and voted upon. And if your project gets voted on, you get funding. And people don't talk about this. You don't hear this in the news. You don't hear this in any kind of crypto news. But projects that are getting funded on Cardano today are actually receiving twice as much as Ethereum's ICO in totality. And that is massive. Apps like MinSwap, Cornucopias, to just name a couple, are projects that started from Catalyst. If you want to find out why Cardano will edge out Solana in the next bull run, check out the video in the corner. Thanks for watching.